Hi, my name's Sarah, welcome to Make and Pray, and today we're going to have a go at making our own glitter bottles like this one over here. And what we're going to need for our glitter bottle is some water, some washing up liquid, any kind, any colour, it doesn't matter, some glitter, some kind of confetti or beads or sequins, whatever you have around, and also a jar or a bottle, a water bottle, a jam jar, whatever you have in the house is fine. So first things first is we are going to fill our jar about half full of washing up liquid. So now that our washing up liquid is in there, we are going to add our glitter. I'm going to add a few different colours of glitter. I'm going to sprinkle that in. Maybe add a little bit of purple as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my confetti. So as I say, you can use beads or sequins, anything you have really. I'm going to add that in there as well. Okay, now I'm going to add the lid, just make sure that's screwed on really tightly, and just give all of that a really good shake. Okay, now that's had a shake. I'm going to take the lid off, and now we're going to fill the jar, the rest of the jar, with some water. Now this can take a little while, especially because of the dish soap in there. It can bubble up, so just either do it really slowly, or sometimes you just have to wait for it to settle a little bit. So you just want to fill your container all the way to the top. There we go. Now we're going to add the lid on again. So you could, if you had a glue gun, you could glue the lids back together and back on top just by putting some hot glue around the top and then add the lid on afterwards. I don't have one, so just making sure it's on really tightly, because obviously you don't want any of this mixture to leak. And there we have, we shake it around, give it a good shake, get all the dish soap mixed in. As you can see, there's some bubbles there, but they will disappear once it's had time to settle. And then you can give it a shake, you can see the confetti in there, and you can see the glitter moving around. We've also got this one here that I made earlier, the purple one. As you can see, the glitter and the confetti all go to the bottom, so each time you need to give them a bit of a shake, and then you can see all of that glitter moving around. So I thought that these, not only are they quite fun to make and fun to look at the different colours, to add your own coloured glitter, your own beads or whatever you'd like into them, but also I thought they'd be a really helpful way of helping us to pray. I know we've talked a lot about prayer and Make and Pray, and essentially all prayer is talking to God. So how might we be able to use these in helping us talk to God? Well, firstly, I thought that often I find it helpful to have something to focus on. So when I'm wanting to talk to God, maybe I put some music on, or maybe I do some colouring, or maybe I use something like this to kind of draw my attention to and have a bit of a think about. Or perhaps I could look at the different colours and think about how I'm feeling and what how I could maybe talk to God about the things that I'm feeling. Am I feeling a bit blue or a bit down or a bit happy or sad or angry or frustrated? And think about how I could talk to God about that and ask him to maybe help me in those situations. As well, I think sometimes it can just help us use our imagination. Imagine all of those stars in the sky. It reminds me a bit of a galaxy, and it helps me think, actually, God is so much bigger, and actually the things that God can do and the way that he can show up are so powerful and so big and so amazing. And things are a bit tricky for me. Like, he's the best place I can go to for help, for support, for ideas, even just to be thankful and to thank him for all the great stuff that's going on. So I found these jars really helpful. Helpful to help me focus, helpful to give me some ideas on what I could pray about, how I could talk to God. And also they're fun. And I think God really likes us having fun and enjoys us having fun as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy making them. Hopefully they'll be a great way for you to talk to God about things that are going on in your life. I believe that God is always with us. I believe that He's always wanting to listen to you and to what you want to say and to what's going on in your life. And I believe that God's always talking as well. I believe that He's always got things to say to us. So maybe you could even use your glitter jars as a way of just stopping and being a bit quiet maybe for a while and actually seeing if God's got anything He'd like to say to you as well.